He was with his last girlfriend for 7 years and often compares new flints to his ex. Okay, well, go back and be with her. What the hell? What the? Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie for those who don't know me, and today we are running through the Love is Blind UK cast for season 3. Is this season 3 now? Season 3 comes back August 19th, which is a week from today if you're watching it from the day that I posted. So before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. Guys, from the little sneak peek I've already seen, some of these folks are beautiful. I said, what? Something about the UK. I don't know what it is. Something about the UK. The people they choose are just mwah.
I can feel myself falling in love with you already.
You're literally right there.
I'm a Beyonce!
Wow.
Is this too good to be true?
I didn't know anyone else was actually connecting with him. That's brutal now.
Tread carefully, I reckon.
Is it 100% that I'm gonna get down on one knee?
I wouldn't like to be you right now.
Just have this niggling feeling that he's disingenuous.
I would have respected him more if he was just honest.
I'm not buying it.
She's nasty.
If you need to walk away, walk away.
I really hope today goes the way I want it to.
I found the kind of love that feels like belonging.
I don't know if I can do this.
It's made me think, who is this man?
So starting with the men, we have AJ, already beautiful, okay? So AJ is 33, he's a fitness coach from London. AJ is a total hunk who knows how to slam dunk, and he has the basketball titles to prove it. The former baller describes himself as a confident charmer who gets plenty of attention from women. AJ, I don't know. Up till recently, AJ was a big shot banker, bringing in an impressive salary, but he ultimately decided not to stay in that arena. He's now chasing his other passions, including travel and fitness. A woman who shares those interests is sure to win his heart in the pods. I just gotta say, I mean, I know they don't get to see each other, but this man is beautiful. Yeah. Good looking man, AJ. All right. Next, we have Alex. Okay, Alex is 33 as well. He's a business development manager from Birmingham, England. What's his name? Alex, with a master's of science in psychology. Already, you got me. The only thing I'm questioning, if we even get to see Alex, is he going to use his education for good or for evil? You know, because some people who know the therapy speak use it to manipulate sometimes. I wonder. That is all. Anyways, Alex should have no problem picking the brains of his pod dates. As he questions the ladies from the couch, he'll be trying to discern if they take marriage as seriously as he does. After watching his parents go through a separation, he's determined to only say I do once. Half Ghanaian. Come on now. Technically, I'm half Ghanaian because of my husband. You know what I'm saying? So, half Ghanaian and half Sri Lankan. Alex says he grew up in a melting pot of foods, cultures, and languages. He's eager to find a wife who can introduce her own unique flavor to that exciting mix. You know what, Alex? I'm excited about you. I hope we get to see you because so far I'm intrigued. Okay? Next, we have Blue. You know, I'm triggered by the name Blue. If you guys were here for Love Island UK, I think it was 2 seasons ago, the name Blue, I got my eyes on you. Okay. He's 32. He's a plasterer from London. Cheeky Blue's loved ones describe him as the life and soul of the pub. Not even the party, specifically the pub. Okay. As a diehard West Ham fan, he rarely misses a game. With a name like his and a quick wit, of course he's always offering colorful commentary. Speaking of his name, Blue says his schoolmates used to make fun of it, but now he reckons it's part of what makes him unforgettable. Having grown up around wealth, he used to feel pressure to become a millionaire, but he's realized that love and connection mean more to him than his bank balance. So Blue is all set to invest in a romantic relationship. You know, money isn't everything, but money is a lot. It's not everything, but it's a lot. So, no, okay, Blue. All right. Next is George. I don't know how I feel about George. I feel like, okay, like this, like the suit is like almost, and then even him, he's like, oh, like, okay, not too much on George. George is 32. He's a bank relationship manager and wine bar owner. We love an entrepreneur over here. Okay. He's from Derby, England. Nicknamed Mini Cheddar. Curious. George comes from a long line of cheese business owners. Okay. Dating back to the OG Big Cheese, his great grandfather. George was with his last partner for 10 years. Now, George, I have questions. 10 years and no engagement, 10 years and like when did you start as teenagers? Because if you did, okay, I give you a pass. But 10, it's giving time waster. I don't know. They were about to get married. Okay. But he knew in his heart they weren't right for each other. You were together for, You were together for 10 years and then you're about to get married, but you knew in your heart that okay, all right. So he broke things off. Since the breakup, he hasn't dated, choosing instead to focus on running his wine bar. The idea of dating blind, however, has lifted George's spirits, and he's once again ready to raise a glass to romance. Okay, George. Next, we have Jack. Oh, Jack looks like a ball of fun. Jack is 30. He's a chef from Cornwall, England. All of Jack's hobbies revolve around the beach. Jack is all about the simplicity of life by the sea, but one thing he doesn't like about living in his small Cornish town is the dating scene. He's been single for 2 years after a long-term relationship that ended with his ex moving away. Because Jack knows everyone in his area, he's traveling to the pods to find a connection with someone beyond the shorelines he's always known. Okay? What is this stance? What? It's already giving unserious. This is Jacob. He's 32. He's a business owner from Colchester. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that. A self-confessed adrenaline junkie, Jacob enjoys boxing, surfing, and motocross, and he definitely isn't afraid of breaking a bone. It's already giving liability. That said, he may be a little scared of having his heart shattered. Oh, police. Okay. Jacob split with his girlfriend of 7. Don't piss me off. Don't piss. Okay. All right. 7 years after the two moved in together and lost their spark. Jacob, you are going to irritate me. I already know. You're going to irritate me. Once the romantic gesture stopped, from whose side? The relationship broke down. He believes he's been single since then because he's too quick to walk away from potential relationships. In other words, Jacob has a tendency to think the grass is greener, else you see what I'm, and the fact that you gave this information to Love is Blind, you know what you're doing. But with a truly nurturing partner, my God, he could finally cultivate a perennial connection. Goodbye, Jacob. You're already irritating me, and I haven't even heard you speak. I'm already annoyed. Next is Jonathan. Oh, Jonathan looks like he does good taxes, okay? He's a tech recruiter from Hertfordshire. Jonathan is the youngest of 5 children in what he describes as the most amazing unconventional family. He also is a self-proclaimed mama's boy. He's how old? 32? Okay. Okay. Despite his status as the baby of his tight-knit family, Jonathan is emotionally mature and a good communicator, 2 qualities he's also looking for in a future wife. He's been single for a year and tends to approach dating with an all-or-nothing attitude, which causes him to fall in love fairly quickly. Okay, not too much. So an experiment that's all about making commitments may be the perfect place for him to find a mate. I'll be so honest, Jonathan, you are also giving liability. Just a little bit. Just a little tiny piece. Okay. Next is Jordan. Okay. Hey, Jordan. Okay. Jordan is cute. Jordan is 29. He's a teacher from Birmingham. Inspired by stories from his granddad's army days, Jordan joined the cadets at 12 and served in the military for many years. Okay. Sometimes you got to keep an eye on people who've spent time in the military. Not saying it's a write-off, but that does come with some things. Dedicated to his role as a soldier, he was previously unable to devote much time and attention to dating. But 4 years ago, he left the military and turned to a different kind of training to become a teacher. Jordan is now studying up on love and focused on making a romantic connection that lasts a lifetime. He's even willing to put his favorite hobby, exercise, aside to raise a family. Why do you have to put it aside to raise a family? How intense are we going with the exercise there? One thing he's not going to sacrifice, however, is his close relationship with his mom and sisters. So any girl he meets in the pods will need to make a good impression on the other women in Jordan's life. Who was that guy? I think it was US. Was it US or UK? Who was that guy who was like, no, you need to get the approval from my sister. My sister needs to sign off on this relationship. And then we didn't even get to see the damn sister. And the whole time it was like, do you even have a sister? This better not be that. This better not be that. Next is Joseph. Okay. Joseph is, yeah, okay. I like the outfit too. It's different. Okay, Joseph is 33. He's a senior project manager from London. Joseph's guilty pleasure is anime, and he admits to geeking out over comics and cartoons. If he could draw his perfect woman, she wouldn't necessarily need to share his fandom, but he would like her to share his faith, okay? In addition to being a committed Christian, Joseph is genuine, family-oriented, and a true romantic. And his nose isn't always buried in a comic book. Thank God. His other biggest hobby is snowboarding, and he enjoys traveling across the UK and abroad to tackle fresh slopes. Joseph is eager to hop on board with this romantic experiment because he could use some help breaking the ice with potential connections. He's not currently dating and can be shy about approaching women when he's out and about. Joseph, you have my heart. You have my heart. This sounds so cute. Like, I just want to squeeze his cheeks. I know, big man like him. Just, wow, okay. Okay. Next is Luke. Okay. Luke is also a little kitty patootie. Luke is 29. He's a planning officer from Doncaster. A secret nerd, Luke is obsessed with Star Wars and is brilliant at pub trivia. You know what I'm loving so far with the black men? I love that is the word eclectic? Is that the word that I'm looking for? You know, like they're able to say, yeah, I nerd out on stuff and it is what it is. Because I don't know if this was what y'all experienced when you were in school, but the boys that I was in school with, they felt like, oh, women don't want to date me because I'm in an anime and I'm a nerd and I'm this. Some of y'all don't bathe. I'm sorry. Some of y'all didn't bathe. Some of y'all didn't have decorum, and maybe that was the reason why you weren't getting attention. But anyways, I'm hoping these men bathe. They're also nerds, and we love that. But when it comes to dating, he certainly doesn't have all the answers. Aside from a few situationships, how many? How many is a few? 3 to 4 to 5 to 6? When does it become several? Like at 7? I don't know. Luke has been single his whole adult life. Well, not really, but okay, fine. He believes he's been too picky in the past, so he's turning to Love is Blind to help break the cycle, especially because he feels his time to find the one is running out. How old are you? 29? Relax. Relax. You will be fine. Luke says his tight-knit Jamaican family, who's Jamaican, okay, is pressuring him to settle down. I'm not surprised. Why did I say settle like that? Child. And he worries about ending up an older dad if he starts too late, okay? Next is Met. I'm sorry, we're skipping right to Met because look at that face. What a beautiful man. Wow. Very beautiful you are, Met. Okay. Met is 35. He's a technology recruiter from London. Traditional Cypriot family man. Met is close with his parents, sister, brother-in-law, and nephew, who all live just 10 minutes up the road. Oh, that's gotta be clutch. Love that. His father runs a dry cleaning business, so Met prides himself on always being suited and booted, period. But he's yet to meet a partner who's the right fit. Because his mom and dad raised him to value hard work, along with expert tailoring, he's put his career before relationships until now. Okay. Though he won't be able to show off his signature sharp style in the pods, he's confident he'll thrive thanks to his gift of gab. Okay, the only thing that I'm questioning is like, those people who are always career focused and all of a sudden want a relationship, it's like they think it's a flip of the switch, but there's some things you have to change, like as far as your mindset is concerned. So that's my only question. But yeah, he's a cutie. Love that. Next, we have Mike. Mike is 31. He's a teaching assistant from Preston. The eldest of 4 siblings. Oh, we love an eldest boy. I'm married to an eldest boy. Just saying, it has its perks. Mike claims to be his mom's favorite son. Recently, though, she's been nagging him more and more about finding the one. Luckily, Mike finally feels like he's in a place to do just that. He joined the military at 18, which made maintaining relationships difficult. All of his serious partners ended at the 3-year mark, mostly due to the unpredictability of life in the armed forces. That makes sense. Now that he has some stability, starting a family feels possible for the first time. Until then, it's just Mike and his dog, who both enjoy hiking and traveling the world in his converted camper van. I'm not mad at you, Mike. I'm not mad at you at all. I am not mad at you at all. Okay. Next is Ryan. I'm liking the shirt. Yeah, it's cool. It's different. Ryan is 33. He's a public speaker and entrepreneur from Manchester. Ryan doesn't own a television and hasn't watched TV in 15 years. But soon he'll be searching for love on screen. How you know about the show? Well, I guess he has internet. Okay. All right. Fine. And friends. Okay. Fine. No, but since he hasn't watched TV, you know what? Fine. He believes he's single because of the nature of his work and the amount of travel it involves. He's an international public speaker who hosts workshops around the world. Oh, wow. Teaching people how to better their lives physically and mentally. Wow. Okay, Ryan. I love that. Though he's always on the go around the globe, Ryan works hard to remain down to earth. His next adventure will be dedicated to finding a partner who shares his core values and zest for life. Next is C. I'm assuming C like yes in Spanish. He's 36. He's a motorsport technician from how y'all say that? Wait. From there. Okay. C loves to work with his hands on his own racing car or on the latest Lego set. With his small market town's limited pool of singles, however, he's been forced to take a hands-off approach to dating. As the only one of his close friends group who's still single, C often feels lonely. C. Still, he remains hopeful that he'll one day build a connection that's as strong as his mom and stepdad's. C. I say yes to you, C. Always an open book who genuinely enjoys brightening other people's days. C believes clear communication and regular romantic gestures make a sturdy foundation for a relationship. I can confirm, C. Correct, yes. Okay. Next is Taylor. Is Taylor wearing sweatpants? Oh, no. Huh? No. Not me looking like right in the groin. Oh my gosh, scary. Taylor is 31. He's head of sales from Hertfordshire. Taylor is much better at being in a relationship than he is at dating. He was with his last girlfriend for 7 years and often compares new flints to his ex. Okay, well, go back and be with her. What the hell? Okay, fine. Though he longs to be in love once again, well, how can you if you're always thinking about that lady? Taylor may seem like a lady's... Sorry, hold on. Though he longs to be in love once again, setups and apps haven't led to anything that lasts. With his looks and confidence... Taylor, don't piss me off. Taylor, don't piss me off. Taylor must have signed up for the show as a dare or something because Taylor, don't piss me off. With his looks and confidence, Taylor may seem like a ladies' man, but in reality, he's a real softie. Just ask his nephews. The nephews are who we're gonna ask. Yo, this is making me mad. Taylor absolutely adores being an uncle and is very close with his sister, who's also anxious for him to find a partner and start a family of his own. Watch it be this. Whoa. This lady is gorgeous. Watch it be the sister who signed him up to be on the show. Watch. On to the women. My God, on today. Shavanique. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it doesn't matter. You're gorgeous. Oh, and this color on you. Oh, and the hair. Oh, yes. Shavanique is a sexual health nurse. Come on. She's 29 from Birmingham. With her medical training, Shavanique knows a thing or two about maintaining a healthy love life. Plus, she's no stranger to falling in love without meeting face to face. Okay. Okay. Her last relationship started during the pandemic. So for the first 3 months of dating, Shavanique and her partner built a connection entirely over the phone. I'm assuming like FaceTime, right? This is not like a catfish situation where they never get to see each other's face. And I'd be so curious, like, what made you stay so long if you were only building a connection off of the voice? The voice was that tantalizing? Okay. After 5 years, the romance came to an end, and now she's more ready than ever to tie the knot with someone who wants to start a family. Eager for kids, Shavanique says she wants to find a man who can get her eggs cracked. And if that also means he can make a good omelet, all the better. She insists her soulmate should be able to cook. I mean, why not? Definitely not opposed to that. Sierra is 29. She's a Pilates instructor from London. Sierra has a taste for luxury, which manifests in extravagant brunches, dinner parties, and at least 3 dates a week with eligible bachelors whom she expects to pull out all the stops. So why are you here? They're all eligible bachelors. So what's wrong with you? I don't know, girl. Even with her booked and busy social life, she still finds time to teach Pilates classes, take lavish vacations, and spend time with her tight-knit family. Though she definitely appreciates the finer things in life, Sierra is hunting for a man who can connect on a deeper level. Right. Having been cheated on in all her... Whoa. Don't get me wrong. They cheated on her. Okay, so it's not like she, made that happen. But all of them? Every single one? How many have you had? I hope it's like 2. Okay, all right. Having been cheated on in all her past relationships, sorry, I'm so discombobulated. She's hoping a partner who values her for more than just her looks can fix her trust issues. Yeah, I bet you have those. I bet you do, Sierra. Oh, Lord. Next is, oh, look at her. She's so cute. Next is Cuba. She looks so cute in the face. Oh, my goodness. Cuba is 29. She's a yoga and fitness instructor from London. The boys of season 2 would have loved the girls of season 3. The way those guys were like, yeah, I'm into fitness. Yeah, I own a gym. Yeah, I do this, I do that. Damn near all these girls so far are very into fitness. So, snooze, you lose, I guess. Or I guess, well, they didn't snooze. They were actually... Scrap that. Spiritual Cuba believes this experiment is perfect for her, as she's very open to falling in love with someone's soul and mind rather than their appearance. Plus, after participating in a life-changing 10-day silent retreat while traveling solo in India, wow, getting vulnerable in the pods should be a breeze. I would hope so. Cuba was previously engaged but called off the wedding when she discovered her fiance was cheating. My God. How'd you find out? I need to know. Wow. Okay. Since then, she hasn't connected with anyone who has come close to meeting her needs. Yeah, I would be very picky. Moving forward, in her free time, Cuba enjoys ecstatic dancing, but performing the intuitive moves with a partner would only add to the ecstasy. This sentence don't make no damn sense. In her free time, Cuba enjoys ecstatic dancing, okay, but performing the intuitive moves with a partner would only add to the ecstasy. I feel like we're just putting words. I know what all those words mean, but together it just feels like a word salad. Let's move on. Ooh, I like this outfit. Okay. We have Faye. Faye is 28. She's an executive assistant from London. Also, the name Faye triggers me. From Love Island as well. Love Island is just, oof. A lot going on. Faye is a passionate skier, but uncovering the same level of passion in her love life has been an uphill battle. In fact, romance has been on ice for some time. Faye was last in a serious relationship as a teenager, and she believes that's because men simply judge her on her looks. Well, you are beautiful. So I can see that. So she views dating blind in the pods as an opportunity for her to be seen for who she really is. Unfiltered, loud, and full of energy. With the ability to bring even the quietest people out of their shells, Faye is sure to warm lots of hearts in the experiment, even through a wall. Next is, oh, I'm loving the dress. Oh, the dress on the skin, the curly hair, and the makeup. Wow. Francesca. Francesca's cute. No, this season, y'all ate. Casting? Y'all ate. 29 HR associate from London. Flirty Francesca is a lover girl who just so happens to be unlucky in love. When she falls hard, which has made for a fascinating dating history filled with colorful characters, each of whom she's given a cheeky nickname. While her funny stories and amusing collection of exes may entertain Francesca's friends, what she's actually looking for is a lasting commitment like the one her parents share. Francesca holds her dad up as the gold standard of men, and after lots of experience in the chaotic single scene, she says they just don't make them like that anymore. Will she strike gold on her own and be proven wrong in the pods? She sounds like me. She sounds like me just before I met my husband. I used to tell my mom for years, y'all set me up for failure. I hope y'all know that. Because now my standards are through the roof. I found it. But like, I hear you, sister. My dad is also like gold standard, and girl, it's rough out there. It's rough. Next is Hannah. Okay, the dress is interesting. I'm intrigued. I don't know. Okay. Hannah's 27. She is a chartered accountant from Leeds. As a self-proclaimed daddy's girl, Hannah recruited her father's help in crafting her Hinge profile. Okay. Right. But even with parental guidance, the apps haven't led her to lasting love. She has been single for 2 years and broke up with her ex when she found out he was messaging other women. Well, that's just cause. Since then, she's struggling to meet mature men, but has found major success in her career. Raised to be an overachiever by her badass mom, she got her degree in business management before becoming an accountant. Skilled with numbers, surely Hannah can add balance to her life by shifting some focus away from her demanding job and toward romance. Next is Katie. Katie is so cute. I feel like I could also squeeze her cheeks. I don't know. Like, oh, what a cutie. Katie's 30. She's a project manager from Doncaster. Single mom. Have we had a single parent on Love is Blind UK? Trying to recall. Oh, no. I'm thinking of the wrong person. I don't think we have. Have we? I don't think we have. I don't recall. Single mom Katie says dating has taken a back seat to raising her 7-year-old. Okay, at least he's 7. This social butterfly is ready to spread her wings and fly down the winding roads of romance. You know, now, hold on. Because, yeah, 7 is better than 3, obviously. But also, people who introduce basically strangers to their child so quickly, it's always question marks, you know? Whenever parents come on the show, it's like, really? So if it was to work out, you're bringing this person into your life after only knowing them. Like when it's just you, okay, you're only making yourself susceptible to whatever could come from that. But your child too, Moving on. But rushing into commitments hasn't worked out in the past. Katie's first marriage ended after 3... You see now. Katie? Okay. Katie's first marriage ended after just 3 months, but she still believes in a happily ever after. Sorry. Especially when she looks at her parents who have been in love for the last 40 years. Sorry. I'm disoriented now. Sorry. I'm back. With a second-time lucky hope at stake, this experiment could very well bring out Katie's competitive side. My lord. Best of luck, Katie. Next is Como. What a name, what a dress. Look at that hair. Wow. Okay. Kamala's 34. She's a senior finance officer from Glasgow, Scotland. A true romantic, Kamala always wears her heart on her sleeve. When she's in love, she's all in and pours everything she's got into her partner. In the past, this has led Kamala to stay in situations even when she knew deep down they weren't the right fit. Okay. Following 2 long-term relationships, Kalma has now been single for 18 months and believes she has gained clarity around what she wants and learned to put her needs first. A tough lesson for a natural fixer. At least you learned it. That's good. In this experiment, Kalma plans to move with intention and be very selective, which she hopes will lead her to her forever person. I'm not mad at that. Next, we have Lydia. Okay. The stance looks a bit uncomfortable. That's why I paused. But Lydia's 31. She's a senior project manager from Cardiff. Though she's a serious sports fan, it gives that. Lydia has yet to draft the perfect teammate in the game of life. Her recent rugby playing ex-boyfriend wasn't the right fit, so she had to call game over on their relationship. Since benching him a year ago, Lydia's exhausted her dating options in South Wales and now hopes that entering the pods will help level the playing field when it comes to finding love. As she prepares to continue her search for Mr. Right, who will ideally pull his weight at home and help her tackle financial responsibilities, Lydia is keeping her parents' partnership in mind. They are, after all, the epitome of couple goals. If you know, you know. Next, wow. Next is Manum. Wow. You're beautiful. If you happen to be watching this, you're beautiful. You look at her face, she knows it too. Wow. Manum is 29. She's an audiologist from Bury, England. Devoted hobbyist Manum has lots of interests and spends her spare time reading, crocheting, and thrifting. While she has a keen eye for finding treasures among cluttered charity shop shelves, Manum hasn't always been able to spot a quality guy. Despite having high standards, knowing what she deserves, and being very vocal about getting what she wants, she admits her exes never really met the mark. In the past, she's chosen partners who weren't faithful or mature. Okay. But I took a pause because I was like, was that before or after? Like, did you know they weren't faithful and you went for it anyways, or you found out after the fact? I don't know. That's just my question. But for a chance to live out her dream of getting married, Manum is now in the market for someone loyal whose values align with her own. Next is Neve. She's 27. She's a why am I struggling? She's a car salesperson from Perth. Neve's 4-time lucky. Okay. Neve is 27. She's a car salesperson from Perth, Scotland. Neve's wit is as quick as the luxury cars she sells. And she isn't afraid to admit that at times she can be just as high maintenance. Her last boyfriend was always going out with the boys instead of spending quality time with her. Ew, don't like that. So Neve kicked him to the curb 3 years ago. Rightfully so. Since then, she's been searching for a new make and model, but bemoans that the dating scene in her small town of Perth is non-existent. So she's switching gears and looking for love in the pods with the ultimate goal of ending up in a happy and successful marriage, just like her grandparents, who are her role models. Why am I tripping up so bad? Also, how many more people do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 more. We can do it, girl. Hold on. Next is Sammy. Sammy gives, I'm that girl. And I know it. Yeah. Loving the hair, loving the outfit, loving the pose. Yeah, everything. Sammy's 31. She's a well-being coach and entrepreneur from Manchester. Sammy is looking for a nice guy who she can bring home to mom, who just so happens to live down the street from her. Nice. Originally from Lancaster, Sammy moved back to the North London from London to be closer to family after a painful heartbreak 2 years ago. The relocation was a much needed change of tune for the trained opera singer. But she's still looking for a pitch perfect partner who matches her tone and energy. In the past, Sammy has been guilty of going after the best looking men, but their personalities rarely hit the right notes. Okay. Are you a bit superficial, Sammy? I don't know. Questions that need answers. Next is Sophie. She also gives, I'm that girl. Yeah. She's 27. She's an operations team leader from Greater Manchester. Homebody Sophie prefers cozy coffee dates to wild nights out and believes she's single because she's unwilling to settle. Remain that way. Absolutely remain that way. Sophie knows she's the prize, you can tell, but doesn't want a man who only sees her as a trophy. The shallow and casual approach to dating on the apps has made it difficult to find a good guy, especially because she feels judged for her looks. Sophie may have only been single for 7 months. Okay, Sophie. But it's the longest she's ever been on her own. Sophie. Okay. She got together with her last partner when she was 19, and that relationship lasted 7 years. Over time, though, they grew apart. Now, she's looking for someone who will grow with her and is ready to get married and start a family. 2 things at the top of her to-do list. Yeah, I got a little eye on you, Sophie, I'll be honest. I'm looking at you. Next, we have Yasmin. We've never had somebody who had vitiligo before, right? Okay, loving the representation. Yasmin is 32. She's a physician associate from London. Already I see Ghanaian. I'm already rooting for you, girl. Growing up with a Ghanaian father and an Egyptian Lebanese mother. Cool. Yasmin was absolutely not allowed to bring boys home. Felt. She feels this may have held her back from early relationship experiences, as she still never has had an official boyfriend. How old are you? 32. Okay. 30. Okay. Not a write-off, but okay. Instead, Yasmin fills her time with, and by the way, it's not a matter of like, oh, if you've never been in a relationship at this point, like you're never going to find love. No, but oftentimes we find that these people are very stuck in their ways. And I feel like a show like Love is Blind, where you're self-governing, it's going to be tough. Like you need to be on a show like maybe like Married at First Night, where you have experts who come and who help you along the journey, you know? So that's why I'm like, it gives me pause. But anyways, instead, Yasmin fills her time with many exciting hobbies, including learning to speak Arabic, playing the guitar, and salsa dancing. But now that she's at the stage in her life where she is truly content with every part of herself, Yasmin, whose friends describe her as caring, kind, and always smiling, is ready to meet someone special. Since the age of 8, Yasmin has had vitiligo, a skin condition she used to try to hide, but these days, she fully embraces it, as you should. It's beautiful. And lastly, oh, she looks like so much fun. Lastly, we have Zelania. Ooh, Zelania sounds nice. I'm going to call her Z for now. Okay. We have Z. She's 29. She's a marketing manager from London. Born in Jamaica, Z moved to the UK when she was 5 years old to live with her aunt. And that's not the only consequential move that has shaped Z's life. Her last relationship ended a year and a half ago when, out of nowhere, her partner suddenly packed his bags and relocated to Australia. What the freak? Okay. Before that, the two had been building toward a future together, I would assume, yeah. And they even started saving to buy a house. What the hell? Come to the front, ex-boyfriend, because what? Bro. I mean, glad you left this lady alone because clearly you're going to waste her time, but damn. Z feels she's already wasted too much time chasing men who weren't worthy of her love and is eager for her mother to finally see her settle down with a reliable guy who isn't going anywhere. Z, I hope that for you too, because what the hell was that man on? Like what? Anyways, that's it for the cast of Love is Blind Season 3, Love is Blind UK Season 3. Again, it's coming on August 19th. We're going to be reviewing it. As always, I'm going to take it one episode at a time. I know they're dropping, I think, all 8. So give me grace. I'm going to do my best. Guys, we got a lot going on over here. I'm going to do my best to get those out to you as quick as possible. But until then, as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.